Hello everyone! My name's Eric, also known as Potasio, and welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 Let's Play walkthrough thingy. Yeah. So, February update came out. Added a lot of stuff that I don't understand. Not gonna go into it much. I don't know what I was gonna say there. Anyway, continuing on. We're gonna be going this way this episode. And enter Heide's Tower of Flame, as you will see in a moment when I enter the actual area itself. So, now, I made mention of this place in the last episode very briefly, and quite simply for the sheer purpose of mentioning a shield, which is right here. Kind of easy to miss, believe it or not. Crimson Parma. Now, this shield is very funny in description. If you look at it in item info, a standard wooden Parma, a fancy name, and nifty paint are surely a merchant's effort to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. Basically, this guy's like a scalper jackass, and he should rot. But pretty funny nonetheless. So. It's just a fun little item. It's totally useless. It's a really bad shield, in all honesty. It does the same damage reduction as physical damage defense as the buckler shield, but the buckler shield is just better because you get extra parry frames. So why would you not just take that if it does the same defense? My camera's wigging out right now. Heide's Tower Flame. Beware of gorgeous view. Anyway, continuing on, I'm going to kill this guy for safety purposes because he can follow you down to the bonfire, which I will show you guys right after I'm done killing this guy, which I don't know what he's doing. He just kind of stood there and took it. But, yeah, he can follow you down into this little area right here, which is quite clearly your bonfire. It's interesting when you look up at the quote-unquote night sky. I guess this is, twilight right about now. So, come back here, kill him again, because you need to. These guys are very, very easy to kill, in all honesty. They don't do a lot. As far as their moveset goes, it's very limited as to what they actually do. I'm only going to be using the mace on these types of guys. On the simple fact that they, A, have less health, and B, pack way more of a punch than the other guys. Just some useful stuff right there. I forgot to talk to Melentia now that I'm thinking about it. That's kind of annoying. I was about to say, please tell me that'll kill. So, Lloyd's Talisman right there behind the door. Old Knight Armor. Now, interesting about these guys, these pillars will pop up here with levers on them, which we're going to look over in this direction. Pretty interesting. Now, first you're going to be thinking, what the hell is that? And that is your boss arena for this area. If you don't activate those pillars, either A, you can cheese the Dragon Slayer boss that's in that area, or B, you're going to have a really bad time and go flying off the edge. There is no in between. Like, I can almost guarantee you those are your only two possible outcomes. And 1, 2, 3. This guy I'm going to take out now because I don't think I'm going to really need to rest at a bonfire. So he's good. Ah! That hurt. 1, 2, done. Cool. I'm going to be summoning the guy for this area. Actually, let's use Morning Star. I think it's better. 110 plus 54. Hold on, let me see. Alright, 120 plus 76. Wow, Mace is still significantly better, even though the Morning Star takes quite a bit more stats to use. The Morning Star does significantly less damage. Probably worth scaling. If if I know my Souls games. So, like I said, the ones without shields go down a lot quicker. So, this is Masterless Glencore. He's a badass. He wields his Y-hander. He's so awesome. And I love him. Hello, Masterless Glencore. Or Core, whatever it is. I wish they could do, like, emotes back. That'd be hilarious, in all honesty. I think that'd be great. So, we're going to enter the mist. I forgot to activate several of the, well, not morally forgot to activate several of the, things, but I just didn't feel like going and doing it. Simple as that. So, Last Dragon Rider, get jumped. Last Dragon Rider's a super easy boss. There's not a lot to him. He pokes a lot. He could send you flying. That's the most dangerous part about him. If you don't put on that stagger though. If you don't activate all the levers, that's stagger. Jeez. If you don't activate all of the levers in the area, he can send you flying off the edge and get an insta kill on you. I knew that was gonna hit me. Oh. Stagger is real right now. And that's how you kill Dragon Rider. Pretty simple, super simple boss. There's not a lot to him. So, we're gonna go up this way. Activate this bonfire. Who's that lovely, mysterious lady off there in the distance? Why, that is Lissia of Lendelt. In all honesty, I'm debating whether or not I want to talk to her. What I'm going to do right now, like right now, is go and I'm gonna go and fight the second boss in this area, being that this area is quite short and quite easy. I wonder if this guy can come with me. I wonder if both of them can come with me now that I think about it. I know Masterless Glencore can at the very least help us get to the next boss. I'm wondering if the Shade... I'm fairly certain that the Shade can come with us into the boss battle. And this boss battle, for those of you who did play Dark Souls 1, this will be a very familiar boss fight. Righty-ho. Daiuno. This way, everyone. Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys this chest, so be mindful of the gap. All that good stuff. Of course, Masterless Glencore is, gonna just go YOLO strats on this one. Oh, God, I want to throw up now that I said that, but you know what I mean. He's just gonna go all out there. Smack, 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 smack. I'm gonna get hit a couple times, or only once, or 3 times! That was bad damage. That was really bad damage, and I'm hoping I don't embarrass myself in front of my friends here. I'm gonna use a heal, because I need it. Ooh, I forgot I can heal Masterless Glencore too. Sweet. So he should basically never die on us in theory. So once we get this way, essentially what I'm doing all of this nonsense for is souls. And you'll see why I want souls in a second. Ow. Ow. Oh, what? Task completed? No! Why? That's so dumb! Why would it do that? I didn't even... I'm confused. He didn't complete anything. I hope he's close enough. Yes! He is. Wow, he gets healed for nothing. That sucks, but we're gonna continue on. My dad said hi to me, and that's fine. So as you can see from me fighting these guys, wow, get jumped. Jeez. Masterless Glencower just owned him. Like, jeez. Oh yeah, Skiblet, pull that lever. Oh yeah, pull that lever. I wonder how he fits all his hair into that little hat. Whatever. So, that's a big fancy cathedral. I never noticed the chains did that like that. But, this is a big fancy cathedral. And we're gonna go into that big fancy cathedral. But first, we're gonna grab the items over here. Very cool item right here. We have not yet needed to use it for, thank goodness. Ring of Binding. And that's just a higher tier level, life gem. That's what I was thinking of. Forgot to put on a Ring of Restoration, because we're dope. I'm a dope, anyway. You're not a dope. You're cool. Item info. Unusual ring of unknown origin limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. Alas, the ring will not make you human. What is lost is not easily retrieved. This ring is really cool if you are lazy like me and don't like to use human effigies. Yeah, human effigies. I don't know what I'm saying. If you don't like to use human effigies every time you die, you can use the Ring of Binding to gain back a little bit of your max HP, which is really, really useful in all honesty. So, this should be very familiar to many people, but he's missing his friend. Hello, old Dragon Slayer, also known as Ornstein II. Okay, I hit B, but I hit B again. I hit B 4 times at least. And now we can use the Ring of Binding. Oh man, that was thoroughly embarrassing. Do I want to spend human effigy to go get him back? Nah. I thought it'd be fun to bring Masterless Glencower with us, but really don't like spending human effigies with minimal returns, as I feel I would get just by summoning him. Plus, as many of you will know, or if you don't know it already, you will know now. Upon summoning white phantoms, or any phantom for that matter, the game automatically makes itself harder. I don't know necessarily if enemies do more damage, but for certain they have more health. So, when you're knocking out huge chunks of this guy's health bar, and then you summon someone, and all of a sudden you're doing not nearly as much damage. That's the reason why. Take 2. Let's see if I can just not embarrass myself this time. I need adaptability so badly. So yeah, this is literally Ornstein, as you can see. Same armor, different color. That's the only difference that is visible. Also, I don't believe that he has the... Oh, he does. He has the same... I was going to say, I don't think he has the exact same... I don't think he has the exact same spear, but he does. He definitely does. I remember that spear well from getting killed so many times by Winston Smoke. Or Smaug, or whatever the hell you want. It's not Smaug, promise me. I promise you, I should say. Oh. So as you can see, I am getting my ass handed to me. Not very good at fighting him, in all honesty. Chug. Strike weapons usually do much more damage than this, but I'm using the wrong strike weapon that I'm used to using. I usually actually don't fight Old Dragon Slayer until much later in the game. Like, a lot later. Like, until I get to probably the second... Now, alright. Note, That move is unblockable. You get hit with that, it's going straight through your shield and doing full damage, no matter what. It's happening. So if you see him, like, whip his thing up in the air like that, it's inappropriate. But if you see him do that, get out, because he's going to hurt you a lot. And that's a butt slam, like Supercharged Ornstein from Dark Souls 1. So it's kind of annoying. Oh, I was about to say, I don't usually fight Old Dragon Slayer until about the second Bequeath Lord Soul, or whatever they're technically called in this game, because it doesn't come to mind right now. And, he's got jukes. Nope, jukes again. Okay. Yeah, that's what that attack does, ladies and gents. I was about to say, let's try not to get killed. No. So, that's that. Pretty cool boss. They changed up a couple things. He has a couple new attacks. You saw almost all of the new attacks that he can use, so I'm glad I showcased it. Already, we're only 16 minutes in, and we're done with, Heide's Tower of Flame, believe it or not, guys. I mean, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more to do, a little bit later. This guy is kind of rude.
This is no begone.
So, I'm not going to let the speech read out, but you saw what he said there. You're not welcome. Basically, he's telling you to piss off, which is quite rude. But, once you get a token of fidelity, you could talk to him and join his covenant, and you could come here for sparring. Personally... Oh, yeah, by the way, the Cathedral of Blue, where you fight Old Dragon Slayer, is an area of its own. So technically we're going to go through 3 areas today, because I'm going to take you to a new area right after we're done with this one. Because this video is very, 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 very short, and it will probably only wind up being maybe a half hour by the time I'm done with the area I'm going to over here. So now we have 37,000 souls. So now we're going to talk to Licia.
I can see that, but the cost...
Blah, blah, blah.
No need.
Actually, I'm going to... Hold on. She's also quite rude, in a sense. Okay. I forgot to talk about this item, and it's a very important item. The item to the left of the soul items that I have right here, Sublime Bone Dust, that is your Firekeeper soul, guys. That is what you're going to use to upgrade the strength of your Estus Flask. You can upgrade your Estus, I can't remember precisely, I think up to +7. Don't quote me, I'm stupid. We're only going to use Dragon Rider Soul here because the other two are Strength. These two, Pursuer's Soul and Last Giant Soul, are both Strength weapons, which I'd like to showcase later on in the Let's Play. And Dragon Slayer's Soul is good because the item that he gives you is very good, even though it's, I think it's mostly Dex weapon. But we're going to keep it because it's a cool weapon nonetheless. Dragon Rider Soul is pretty... I don't know, it lacks a lot. It's a halberd and a shield, and honestly, I don't need either one of those. So we're going to buy some miracles from her. Now, this ring is worth 28k in the souls, but it does increase your faith by 1 point, which is pretty brolic. Now, she sells heal, medium heal, great heal, excerpt, which is interesting that it requires less faith than medium heal. Replenishment, which is a great miracle. Some really replenishment and resplendent life are both really great miracles. We are gonna buy medium heal, resplendent life. Yeah, we'll do replenishment as well. We'll take lightning spear for the extra damage output. And I'm trying to think if there's anything I want. Force doesn't do any damage to anyone, so I don't think I'm going to take it. Homeward would be useful, but Homeward Bones... I never use them in the first place, so when I do use them, I wind up having an abundance of them. So, yeah. Now that we're done with Licia, we're going to do something to benefit ourselves.
Please stop this.
Now you're
I have a choice
wondering,
now.
at this point, what are you doing, Eric? She just gave you a whole bunch of miracles. What I'm doing is getting rid of her before she could get rid of us. Goodbye, Lycia. I will see you in another life, my love. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh, I have made an egregious error. I have made a very, very large mistake. Oh, jeez. She can wreck you early game. Ow. That's why she can wreck you early in the game. That move is an insta-kill. That is Wrath of the Gods that she casts. Oh man, I can't believe I did this for a second time. Okay, she does stay over there in general. No! God damn it, did I do it again? I did it again. Essentially, you want her to go off this one. Because she drops to her death. And that's what you want. Yeah, we screwed up big time. Or more really, I screwed up big time. You guys just get to watch me screw up. No! That didn't kill me somehow. I don't know how, but it didn't kill me. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Lycia. You're just the best. Chugga chug chug. Ow! Yeah, I took 2 sips there just to be safe. Yeah, oh my god. Good chance I'm cutting this. Because, oh my god, she is so obnoxious. Now, this is the real strat to kill her. When she goes to use Wrath of the Gods, she won't not try to use Wrath of the Gods. So just keep punching her. Until she falls off like that. And dies. Good riddance. I hate you. So now, we have a much better chime. Idol's chime. Very cool. So we're going to replace our Cleric Sacred Chime. So, that's 90. What you're looking at as far as chimes go is, come on, you can do it, is the Lightning Attack and Dark Attack. These are the 2 things that chimes can cast. Hexes and Miracles. There is one item in the game that can cast Hexes, Miracles, or more really, it counts as a catalyst as well as, or maybe it doesn't. I think it casts magic and Hexes and Miracles, so it's a staff and a Sacred Chime, but I'm going to look into that a little bit later on. So, that's 90 and 90. This is 150 and 150. Now, it's saying we can't currently use it with our with the stats that we have because we're plebs. So we're going to go back to Majula and level up our faith a little bit more. I don't know how much I'm really going to do it, but I'll see. I'm going to cut right here for a very quick moment, so excuse me. Alright guys, sorry about that. If I had $1 for every time that I Forgot to plug in my laptop while recording. I'd have a couple bucks by now, to say the least. What is in my pocket? Alright, I actually am gonna look at what we... Oh my god. Menus in this game. Stop. Okay, what do we need to wield this thing? 25 freaking faith. Pricey.
Bearer of secrets.
Don't know if we're actually even gonna be able to do that right now. That's 10 level ups. Maybe we can do it? Yeah, I think we can. Cool. Alright, and the rest will go adaptability, strength. Cool. So now we have a bit more adaptability, a bit more faith, a lot more faith, and a little bit more strength, so that'll definitely help us for kill range. Don't think I have 2 attunement slots. No, I don't. That's fine. So we're just gonna continue on now with the actual areas to go to. I may not be able to do all of the area after Heide's Tower of Flame. I may make these videos a little bit shorter, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna experiment with this video. The moment I get to the next area, I will end it, and you guys can let me know from there if that's a more appropriate length of video. The only reason why I always do that. The only reason why the Forest of Fallen Giants video is so ridiculously long was because there's just so much stuff in that area. Like, there's all the stuff and all the things, and it's crazy. But these areas are much shorter and much more contained, and therefore will not take nearly as long for me to complete the area. Ow, I didn't think he'd turn that way. 4-hitter? Yeah, 4-hitter. So, it's amazing how much more damage the mace does when it comes down to it. Seeing human effigies keep popping up, and I think I'm going to... Let me see, how many do I have? Yeah, I have 14. I'll pop one, go back to being a human. Instead of my dull green, I am now a disgusting, hideous red, which is horrifying. So you saw we picked up the Old Knight Halberd. I'll showcase that in a second when I'm done beating the crap out of this guy. I was ready for it that time, buddy. So as you can see, we will randomly do a good bit more damage than we typically will. There's nothing over here, correct? Correct. Okay. Yeah, you'll see us do a little bit more damage than you're used to seeing on most occasions when they're done attacking and I just whack them. Wow. He went for blood there. We got him a little bit. The reason for that is because there is counter damage that is added to each weapon. So on this weapon, the counter damage is 120. So you do 120% more, not 120%, it's basically 120% of the original damage that you do. So this will do 165 on average. And when you get a counter, you get, you increase it just that much more when you do a counter. Now a counter is pretty much any attack motion, I want to say, that an enemy can do to you that will count as counter, which gives you a large window of opportunity to get various counter damage, various types of counter damage, and tons of it, depending on the enemy you're fighting. PvP counter damage is quite critical. I wonder if I could 3-shot with the R2s. Probably. No! Oh my god, that's so bollocks. So now that we're safe, I'm going to showcase the Old Knight Halberd. So 16 strength, 20 dex, as opposed to 20 strength, 14 dex for the regular halberd. So the regular halberd is more focused on strength, whereas the Old Knight Halberd is focused on dex. And you can see... Wait, what? Okay, so apparently Old Knight Halberd only just requires more dex and scales better with dex. In fact, it just scales better overall. That's interesting. Hmm. My life is a lie. And that is fine. So we're gonna come over here and grab this chest. And another item, another thing from Dark Souls 1 you guys are gonna be familiar with. Don't walk away. Knight armor. Very, very cool armor. I'm gonna put it all on right now. This is the starting armor of the Knight from Dark Souls 2. Wow, I could still get, like, the medium roll with this setup. That's absurd. What? 60.7. 52. Trying to get under 50% roll. By the way, you can't get in there. Don't try. There's nothing there. If you really want to, you can, and if you're playing on the PC, you can use no clipping to go through that wall, and you will see there is nothing there. Don't ask me why they put a door there that looks like it could be opened, although when you do look at it, it is, like, off its hinge slightly. So it does appear at first that you could go through it, and then you realize that you really can't. So this interesting little area here is a cave, and it's dark and wet, and oh, who are you, mysterious lady?
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me.
I don't know you. I'd like to know you, though. Are they better?
You are an odd one.
I'm not that odd. Well,
Normally, people
actually,
keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you...
do you mind if I borrow that
I'm
mask,
called
actually,
Lucas.
sweetheart? I could use it.
From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the ruins did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made
Stop
a point
calling
of
me
avoiding
odd,
people,
woman.
while
I guess you
you've made
could
a
clip
point of
through her mask
engaging
slightly.
me.
That's interesting.
I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you.
I am
I
mid-journey,
come from Mira,
actually.
a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
So now we've exhausted her dialogue. As she stated, she is Lucatile of Mira. Purple beret. Wow, the summon signs are real. That's great. So as she said, she is Lucatile of Mira. She's a cool character, but, just so you guys know, we will be doing her entire quest line. It's not difficult. However, we will not be continuing it in this episode, because I did promise. I'm going to make this episode a little shorter and see how it goes. So please, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And I will certainly be open to any suggestions at all. So, I want to thank you all for joining me on the Heide's Tower of Flame. And until next time, have a good day.